if, and this is not just a cute thing to say as far as, why don't people lift weights because they're heavy, but think about this. Why aren't people really successful? It's not just being complacent with mediocrity. That's part of it. But it's also they're not taught how to be successful. Before I went through the 3 square exercise, before I told you about looking at this website, that website, did you know all that stuff? Because this is not what you're trained to do. I can't just expect exactly that was, Van, I'm going to use that in my other trainings, and I'm not paying you royalties. The thing you said about the doctor makes a lot of sense. You just graduated med school. You're not going to be like the, like chief surgeon. There's no way in hell. You got to do a residency, and it's almost like hazing again. You know what I mean? Like they make you work crazy hours and all that stuff, and you get broken in. You matriculate into, what you're going to become. You need to be trained, and it's not going to happen in just 2 days. I haven't said this yet. Now is the perfect time to say this. I can't make you successful just by coming in here. You know what I mean? Like I can't pack 13 years into 2 days. I can't pack it into 2 weeks. Do you see what I'm saying? All I can hope to do is spark something that you're going to be like, wow, okay, wait a minute, that's deep. And then you got to perpetuate after. The training really honestly begins, this is like some Yoda stuff, so pay attention. After I leave, that's when the training begins. Now, seriously, when I leave, it's going to be able to see how this is going to be, perpetuated. Again, everybody's, Bugs Bunny, rah, 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 while we're here, right? What happens? I forgot, I'm so sorry, I'm busy from all the faces. Who was the one that said that they were doing amazing? That was you, right? Okay, can you say it? Because I want to tell the story what you just said to me earlier today.
Well, earlier when we watched that video, I just really saw that with my own experience that right after Anthony and LA were here, we're all excited, we're all working together, we're care bearing it up, we're going to get it done. And, it was great. I set 8 appointments, 7 of them showed, 3 bought cars. I was like, yes, I got this. It's going to happen. The next couple weeks, things started getting a little, we're not getting as many people in. Things just weren't working out. And I felt myself getting down, and I didn't get any more cars sold. And, just the energy is so important. And I see that now that I got to keep it up all the time.
But, again, that's only one piece of it, okay? If you, and this is the Kaizen. Van, you know what Kaizen is, of course, right? You don't? Okay. Kaizen is a Japanese philosophy. A lot of the import dealerships, have this as one of their mantras. Kaizen means the art of continuous improvement. Again, the art of continuous improvement. The philosophy of Kaizen is this: if you want to change 100% or you want to evolve 100%, you don't find one thing to do and just change it 100%. You find 100 things to do, and if you increase 1%, that's 100% change, 100% evolution. Do you make sense? How do you eat an elephant? Not that I like elephant, but one bite at a time. Do you see what I'm getting at? That's the way you need to reprogram your thinking. You just caught that?
No, I just think it's funny.
Okay. I appreciate you. That's the dealer synergy thing. You need to take this stuff one gulp at a time and then just keep doing it. Let's see if you know this. Dr. Covey says that there's a certain amount of time to either make or break a habit. Do you know what that is?
Was it 30 days or 60 days?
Negative.
21.
Yes, ma'am.
21.
Woo!
Yes.
That's all right.
You got it too.
Yes. 21 days. It's not now. It's not 5 days and you're off a day and off 2 days and you pick back on the clock. No.
It's 21 consecutive.
It's 21 consecutive days. Well, Sean, if I'm not working on the weekends or if I have off there, figure it out. Don't talk about it. Be about it. That might mean that you need to practice the scripts on your off days or off time. I don't want to do that. Okay, you also don't want to be successful then. If it was easy, everybody would be doing it. If it was easy, everybody would be successful. So again, 21 straight days. That's why people...
let me just put this in layman's terms, okay? Because, we're not going to be sitting there holding your hand, telling you to go to these websites and read these magazines and do all this stuff, and it's going to come a point where, where you're going to be able to go back to your old ways, which might or might not be successful. But go back to your old ways. It's going to be a lot easier than it is to just say, I need to go to Edmunds.com and spend 15 minutes and go check things out. That's that 21 days, Just, Mikey, just do it, man. Just go to Edmunds. just do it. Just when you're going to get to that point tonight or tomorrow, whenever, when it's your old ways, or do the stuff that Sean told you to do. And just get it done. Okay? Don't slip into your old habits, because you will not be successful if you do that. Break some habits, y'all. Get yourself motivated and keep that energy going.
Okay. Knowledge, attitude, skills. I want you guys to repeat loud. I think you're looking for it. You need skills to pay the bills. Come on.
You need
Skills to pay the bills.
Okay. One more time.
You need skills to pay the bills.
Okay, so knowledge is great, and having a great attitude is awesome. But it's like that example that I gave with $1 million to the wrong map where you're going. You need to have skills. You can't just have a warm and fuzzy favorite attitude and know all this other stuff, because like G.I. Joe said, knowing is only half the battle. Yes, I went there. So what you need to do is have proper skills. What type of skills do you need? Objections, rebuttals. Objections or rebuttals. You need to play chess, not checkers. If you say this, somebody's going to say that. What are your 3 or 4 responses? If we gave you 35 word tracks, top 5 reasons why people are going online, and 5 to 7 different responses for each. Those are the ones I gave you. Here's another exercise you should be doing. Van, for your show on the floor too. Whoever the best closer is, the best ninja, the best experience, I don't want to hear it. Bring them in here. What you should do is, okay, say to them, if I ask them, got excited. If I say to them, okay, what is...
Sean, if you were a little bit shorter, you wouldn't have hit that.
Oh!
I think he was calling you tall.
It's been 2 hours.
Good.
Just say you need to take off them shoes.
See, but just for the record, because this is a YouTube video now, I'm secure to myself, so it's okay.
Thank you, Sean.
See, a lesser person would have just,
2 more hours, Sean. You got 2 more hours.
Wait, and what clock do you? It says 7:10. You see this slave labor? It's like a Guatemalan sweatshop up in here. Literally, it's
You got the sweatshop right. You got that right. Waynesville sweatshop.
Actually, yeah, we can leave that door open.
For the record, I'm Central American. I don't know if you know that.
Did not know, Sean, but now I know.
Belizean. I'm first generation in this country.
Cool.
I'm married
And
to
I'm
a snow
Italian.
angel.
Really? And I'm married to someone. That's absolutely right. Okay, focus. You guys are all ADD like me, so this is difficult, but we're getting there. Now, before I was so eloquently
You tripped, that's what happened.
trembling him. What was the last thing we were talking about?
Closer in here.
Closer, yes. Okay.
Showroom floor.
Showroom floor. What I want you to do is this. If you have your salespeople or the closers in here, ask them the question. Like, say, look, if I'm going to turn around and ask a prospect this on the phone, what are you looking to accomplish by going online? Why are you going on the internet to, before you walk into the dealership? And if they say price, what's your best response? You guys just started this. Go to somebody that's a closer, one of the F&I managers, sales managers, whatever, get their opinions. And again, even a broken clock is right twice a day. Get their opinions. Synergy, right? You need to master the objections and rebuttals. You need to master the objections and rebuttals. You're going to fail if you don't. You can't just read them. They have to flow. Like, again,
No stutter.
like water, It's got to be reflexive. Give you an example, a visual analogy. This helps for my visual thinkers. See, I remember use, I didn't forget use. Is if you think of, let's just say, a professional athlete. Everybody knows what, the UFC is, right? The Ultimate Fighting. You've seen that, right? Again, if you have somebody training mixed martial arts, let's just say they're just working on striking. If they're going to strike, they're going to practice. If there's, for example, Thai boxing, Muay Thai boxing, they're going to just punch and punch and punch. You know how many times they're throwing a punch? Crazy. I don't even know. A lot. Let's just leave it at that. They're punching and punching and punching. And what's going to happen? All right, you got that.
You know the most useless thing.
I'm sorry.
Focus. No, but this is good, though, because now I have a number to work on.
I thought Matt was a Thai boxer.
Okay, I'm giving Ritalin to everybody here. Ritalin, ADD, focus is this. Is that if you're practicing 10,000, punches, if somebody turns around and just plays it around, they're going to reflexively bam! You know what I mean? And then they'll be like, Chris Tucker, you got knocked out. Because it's reflexive. Do you understand me? You're conditioned. Think about that for a second. If you're doing a self-defense move, boom, you're blocking, and it's just reflexive. And again, you ever see those Chinese kung fu movies? I love them. You know what I mean? The ones that are in Channel 5 in New York City, back in when I was a little kid. I love them. You know why? Because
all the cool martial art, moves and all that stuff.